Hi, I'm Peter Birch, and in this week's show, we're going to talk about my favourite Australian pythons, the Antaresia. Welcome to CrittaCam. Most people know that my love and passion for Antaresia started with this beautiful creature that I acquired in 1996. This is my mate Spot. Spot's been with me since 96 and it's been a long trip. We used to do a lot of educational shows together, but I mean, look at the size of this guy. He's a large spotted python, part of the Antaresia maculosa. He is one of the best natured animals I have. Not only is his pattern very distinct to this particular type of animal, but we can also get other colours and patterns to be expressed through a bit of genetics and sometimes some line breeding. So let's have a closer look at some of these other projects we're working on here. This cool looking animal is one of the animals we're working on here. It's what they're referring to as the platinum mac. It's part of the Antaresia maculosa. Just like Spot, it's a spotted python. But the colours are coming out really weird. Now, I've been working on this project for a while now. Not really sure of the mode of inheritance, but I can tell you what is coming out is some absolutely spectacular animals. Doesn't matter what we seem to be doing here, we continually produce a variety of cool looking animals, and I can tell you these things are absolutely jaw-dropping. One cannot be amazed by the variety of colours and patterns being produced just within this single trait. Once we work out exactly how it's working, I'm sure we can refine it and produce better animals. Until then, I'm quite happy producing cool looking stuff just like this. Now, with a bit of line breeding and manipulation, you can create some pretty cool stuff, just like this beautiful animal here. Still a spotted python, believe it or not, but in this case, this animal's more like a lined python. It's got this beautiful stripe from its head all the way down its back to the tip of its tail. I mean, that there is a very cool looking thing indeed. And we can make more of these, and we've made quite a few this year, and the stripes are getting better and better. Let's look at some other cool stuff. Here's another project we're working on, especially with the stripes. But in this case, we've melted away all that dark background, leaving the dark pinstripe down its vertebral spine there area, producing a nice looking little creature. Still got a lot of work to go with this particular project, but from what we can see so far, the results are looking really good. I guess for someone that likes colours and patterns, this would be the one that really catches your eye. It's the Albino maculosa, an absolutely spectacular colour morph, straight recessive gene. Man, you can imagine putting this across all the other things that I've shown you so far. The future's looking pretty good for this particular gene, especially with all these colours and patterns that we've been working so hard on. I can't wait. These things are going to be absolutely spectacular. For me, this is one of my most exciting projects that I've been working on for quite some time. It's the Ebony project. These animals have such increased melanin, it's absolutely amazing. They're so dark and so mysterious. But for me, it's those beautiful silver eyes that hold the potential to this gene. This year we produced a clutch of these beautiful little animals, and I can't wait to start putting this across some of our other particular colours and patterns to see what else we can produce. What a beauty. Here's another little project I've been working tirelessly on for quite some time. I mean, it's been called the caramel maculosa, but in all intents and purposes, it's probably more likely to be a hypo. So basically there's really reduced black, and in this particular specimen, the black's really drained out, expressing a lot more yellow and caramel hues. Therefore, that's how it got its name, the caramel. Now, we did produce quite a few of these again this year, and I really can't wait to see where this one's going to go. It's starting to look really amazing. You can imagine putting this over the stripes or even the albino, maybe even some platinums. That would be absolutely amazing. I know I've been showing you some really cool coloured and pattern animals, but I couldn't go past this beautiful girl. We call her the monster. Not because of her sheer size, but she is a big girl. But she lays massive clutches. This particular maculosa lays 21 eggs every year. What an absolute powerhouse of a machine this beautiful girl is. And she likes her rats. She likes them big. she takes down 100-gram rats. Whoa, that is a monster. This is another spectacular little animal that we're working with, and I guess it's been around a lot longer, is the blonde-phased maculosa. Now, it really got its name because those smaller little fragmented blotches turned into bigger blotches just like this, and that background colour was a lot lighter, giving it the name the blonde phase. They particularly come from a certain area in far north Queensland out in the tablelands, and this guy is a beautiful, stunning example of that particular morph. What a little beauty. We're here in the baby room. This is probably one of my favourite rooms where I get to see the results from all the years with hard work and producing some cool stuff just like this little guy here. Another beautiful platinum maculosa. Man, I tell you, the amount of time and effort that is spent in this room making sure that the babies are eating and drinking and growing so that the fortunate people who get some of my babies will understand they get these big, beautiful, spectacular little babies produced right here. I mean, man, there's a lot of work, and I'd like to stand and talk all day, but as you can see, I've got a lot to do, so I better get back to it. How could you not be excited to see where these Antaresia projects are heading in the future? I tell you what, I'm absolutely excited. I can't wait to see how many cool things we produce here. Thanks for watching today. Please leave a comment below, hit us up on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, you've been watching CrittaCam.